I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's looking real bad for Offset right now. If you don't believe me, roll the tape.
Bitch bad, she look just like a bag of money. Every time she call me, she said, "Can you have some money?" I said, "Can I get a threesome?" She said, "Boy, you funny. Well, you don't see me laughing. Come flip that twat on them honey. Tell her, turn me up."
Look, y'all, I know Offset was cheating. I know he was dogging Cardi B out, but damn, like, to go out like this, and you know Cardi B bad, and you know she, like, you know how she get down, because that was just your girl, so it's like, you feeling that. You feeling that right now. That's hitting you in your chest, you feel me? That's hitting it where you hurt, you feel me? But let's go ahead and get into the backstory of everything, because y'all might not know what's really going on. So let's start from the top. First of all, we already know Offset and Cardi B was married. They got, I think, 3 kids together. I'm pretty sure they got a lot of kids together though. Fun and grave. Offset put them in a big ass mansion. You know, they was making a lot of money. They was making songs together. Cardi B said that Offset was the one that got her really taking rap serious and pushing it and giving her all to the music. So it was seeming like a really good relationship at first. You know, it was seeming like a real healthy relationship. Black love, you know, Black and Latino love. I'm loving it. But on the back end, we didn't know Offset was dogging Cardi B out. I'm talking about cheating multiple times. Like, even on stream, he's sitting on top of his phone so Cardi B can't see it. He doing all types of crazy shit.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, right there.
I'm moving.
Yo?
On the ride the storm?
Getting caught up with big booty hoes, you feel what I'm saying? Got the videos leaking online, a little bit of everything, man. Like, he was doing the most, and I'm not gonna lie. Cardi B gave him a lot of chances, no cap. Cardi B was giving him chance after chance after chance, trying to make the family stay together, trying to keep everything under wraps, but eventually enough is enough, and when a nigga ain't changing his ways, I guess like the girl say, you gotta switch the nigga out. So that's what she did. She gone ahead and left Offset ass, you feel me? She went and left him, got divorced. Real messy shit. Like, they both online going at it. Like, it's a lot of messy stuff that's going on with them right now. I ain't really finna get into the super specifics of the situation. Just know Cardi B ain't going. Like, she basically say, you tried to ruin me, she finna ruin you. Oh, for them great. She finna take all your money, all your guala, and she trying to get full custody of the kids, and she outside acting bad. You know Cardi B make that type of music anyway, so that's right up her alley. On Fun Grade, she outside shaking that little she outside, you know what I mean, on the yacht doing the thing on Fun Grade. Like, it hit different when your girl, when your ex-wife is outside doing her thing, and you know she's still in her prime years. Like, she still got some time to pop out some more kids and, you know, go on some a few tours, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just bad for them right now. But on top of all that, they are having a custody battle. Like I said earlier, they're both trying to get full time of their kids, and I think Offset actually asked for some money from Cardi B, but he came out and said that that was just what his lawyers told him to do. It was a tactic they got to do in the courts, and I believe him, because Offset ain't no broke at it. Like, a lot of people want to come and say Offset broke, oh he broke, he ain't got no money, he doing this, he doing that, but these people don't be broke for real. Like, you really think Offset, one of the Migos, you feel what I'm saying, is broke? You're crazy as hell. Like, he might not be having as much as he used to, because, you know, he ain't part of the Migos no more. He got to make his own music and all this extra shit now, but he's nowhere near broke. He was having Cardi B wrapped around his finger, and I don't think Cardi B was paying no bills. Cardi B don't strike me as the type of woman that's sitting in the crib paying bills, especially when a nigga's cheating. So I don't think he broke. You know, it's probably something that his lawyer told him to do, because, you know, when them custody battles get deep and they get serious, you got to do certain things so you can get the kid. Like, you got to make your partner or your ex-partner look like a certain type of person in this light so you can get your kids on Fun Grade. So it hit different when you got to do certain things just to get your children. But I don't believe, like, we already know what's going on. We already know Offset got some guala. We already know Cardi B got some guala. I ain't gonna say who got more guala than who, because we don't really know what's going on, especially when Cardi B, you gotta think about it, it's expensive for a girl. She got to buy the hair, they got damn nails, they got damn everything, you feel me? On top of that, she got to keep it up to par, up to date, 24/7, 365, and she buying these tickets, she buying these trucks, she doing everything for these kids. On front of them, like, it hit different when you got to do all that. So we don't know who got more money than who. We ain't finna get into that neither. What we is finna get into though is, after allegedly they split up for some time, Cardi B linked up with Stefon Diggs. Now, since she been with Stefon Diggs, she been acting bad. And the first thing we seen from Cardi B since she been with Stefon Diggs for real is her on a yacht, you know what I mean, going crazy, buck wild with Stefon. Like, she shaking it, she throwing it back, she trying to have fun. Stefon on the goddamn yacht with the vibes calling him daddy and shit, and they on a boat at the same time. So I can already imagine, like, they might be having a little yarn. Might be having a little quadruple, a little 3, you know what I mean? You might be doing that, cause Cardi B already came out a long time ago and said she was cool with all this and she low-key like girls. So I don't know what's going on, but she might be looking for a fun time, not a long time with Offset. Now I know Offset is a little mad at this because, you know, yeah, your wife gonna move on, but you don't want her in no public ass relationship on yacht shaking the butt. She getting recorded, skit getting posted, she messing with an NFL player. You probably ain't liking that. But everything was cool until Cardi B had her kids get the same hairstyle as Stefon Diggs. That's what really drew the line in the sand for Offset. He was on some shit like, now you going too far, ho. I don't mean to call Cardi B a ho, but that's what Offset probably saying in his head. I'm just speaking for Offset right now. Like, hell no, you ain't finna get my kid the same hairstyle as a nigga you just started messing with. You crazy as hell. And I agree with Offset. That is crossing the line. That's like, okay, we have a daughter, right? I take my daughter around a new girl I'm messing with, and my new girl got, well, let's say boho braids. I don't even know what that shit look like for real, but I hear the hoes talking about it. So if you get boho braids, and then I have my daughter get boho braids, the woman's gonna feel a type of way too. So if I got a son and you take my son around this new nigga, and then first of all, why you even got my son around this nigga in the first place? Then you got my son around this new nigga, and then you get him the same hairstyle that Stefon Diggs got, you low-key tripping. So he did go on Twitter, and he low-key kind of did crash out. I'm gonna read you the tweets right now on Phone Grave. He said, now when somebody died for playing with my son, then called me the crash out, I don't care how I look, trolling my kid ends bad. It does end bad. You can't play with nobody's seed. You can't play with nobody's kid. You don't know how that shit gonna end for real, for real. You can't play with people like that. You know why? Because that's my seed. First of all, you're not even supposed to have this nigga around your kids when they first, like, y'all just broke up for real, for real. Y'all ain't even been dating for that long. So how the hell is you finna have my kids around a nigga that you just started dating? We just broke up. The shit ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? So she needs to get on her business and like stop having her kids around this nigga. You know, it's probably too late now because they already know who he is. They already been around. It's probably a little too late for that. But I think you should dial that back, Cardi B. But at the same time, Offset, you was cheating. I don't know the specifics of who was cheating first or who was cheating most. I don't know. But I do know that you got exposed more than anything. So I'm just saying, bro, you've been getting exposed for years for cheating on Cardi B, bro. You reap what you sow, my brother. So if you was out here doing bad, now bad coming on you. So I hope that you don't crash out, and I hope that you're able to at least like get on like friendly terms with Cardi B so you can see your kids and nothing happens to none of them. Like, not in that way, but like, you know, like they ain't around Stefon and she keeps trying to use them for this, and like, we don't want that, man. We want a nice, healthy family. So I hope y'all able to figure this out and fix this, because at one day your kids gonna grow up, they're gonna go online and they gonna see everything that's going on. Look at Kim K and Kanye. Kim K kids is coming online and seeing that their mama has an estate. The kids can't even play Roblox without the goddamn kids saying, hey, look at your mama, look what she doing. This shit comes back to haunt them, bro. So I just want y'all to think about that before y'all do all this crazy ass shit. Cause please, your kids gotta look at everything that y'all doing one day. The internet is forever. So figure it out, keep it off the internet, and keep that shit playing. And Stefon Diggs, I need you to go crazy on the Patriots this year, because I need you to whoop that goddamn Bills ass. So if Cardi B is gonna be a hindrance of you whooping the Bills ass 2 times this season, I need you to leave her, alright? Real shit. I got money on you.